Today we're gonna cover how to set goals and actually achieve them. There's a lot of people out there who do actually set goals, but then they don't follow the rest of the path. So let's dive into the 5 ways to do this. So the first thing you absolutely have to do is figure out what is the goal. What is your target that you're after? What are you trying to achieve? Once you have that, then you move into step 2, which is you have to figure out why. So if you have an opportunity, go buy the book Start With Why by Simon Sinek, but you have to know why. If you don't, step 1 doesn't really matter. You're probably not gonna hit that goal, sorry. Step 3 is then you need to take that goal and you have to make it specific. So say the goal is I want to lose weight. That's not a good enough goal yet. That's a good goal to write down, but then you gotta get specific. Step 4 is you have to create metrics that you're looking to track. And what a metric is, guys, is these are the little things throughout a goal that allow you to achieve your big goal. And then step 5 is then you have to plan it out every single day in your life, track it, and eventually it'll become a habit. If you get an opportunity, check out my video on how habits are created. So that's the 5 ways that you can create a goal and actually achieve it. Now, I want to tell you a quick story, okay? Because I think it's important for you guys to see how this works in life. So ultimately, what I do for a living is I run a multi-million-dollar construction company, but on the side of that, I'm a top high-performance coach. And with that job, the reason I love that job is I get to work with people who want to achieve and become better. And so what I've discovered with those people is that typically they come to me and they have a goal in mind, but they don't know the rest. They don't know what the metrics are, they don't get specific, they don't know how to plan it in their life, and then they don't know how to be accountable to it. So if we break it down, we're going after a huge fitness goal right now, which is I want to become a bodybuilder. And so here's how that has worked. So first it started off with I was out of shape. I was about 230 pounds and needed to lose some weight. And ultimately that was the original goal, which is I need to lose weight. The problem with that goal, as you guys can imagine, is it's not specific enough. And at that moment, it was just, I want to lose weight. There wasn't a real reason behind it. Then I sat down and I moved into step 2, which was, why do I want to do this? And the reason I wanted to lose weight is I wanted to leave an awesome image for my son, who's a 1-year-old. And as he grows up, I want him to know that Balducci men are healthy and in shape. And now I have a real why behind it, which then in turn allowed for me to then take the next necessary steps, which were to come up with the specific measurable goals, which is simple, right? I needed to understand what weight loss really meant for me. Because in the past I've lost weight, gained it back, lost weight, gained it back. And so what I discovered is that you have to know what you're tracking. So instead of weight loss on the scale, I actually started tracking 2 other things. And the metrics that I discovered were instead of weight loss, I needed to look at body fat percentage and lean body mass. So if you look those things up on Google, you'll see why, but those were the things I needed to track. And then after I realized that, then I had to backtrack that and go, how can I improve those things? So then that's when I started tracking my water intake, my calorie intake. That's when I started using different apps to track it. That's when I started actually hiring a personal trainer to help me out. And as you guys can see, I was able to take that goal and go through the first 3 steps pretty quickly, which were, what is my goal? I want to lose weight. Step 2 is why. Then I got very specific, and then I went into step 4, which were the metrics that I started tracking. And then step 5 is I sat down in front of my Google Calendar or your planner, whichever one you use. If you don't, that's another tip. You can check my video out on time management. But ultimately, that's where you're gonna see the success over time to hit your goal. So again, just to recap the quick process, guys, I'm gonna make it fast and easy for you, okay? Number 1, what is your goal? Figure that out. Write it down right now. Write it down in the comments. Number 2, why are you going after that goal? What's your real reason? You need to have a why. Check out the book Start With Why by Simon Sinek. Number 3, okay, is you need to be specific. What the heck are you trying to accomplish within that goal? Because sometimes people set too big of a goal and they don't break it into bite-sized chunks. Number 4, what are the metrics you're trying to actually track or you have to track to hit it? And number 5, plan it in your life. If you do those 5 things, I guarantee you right now, you're gonna achieve greatness and you're gonna have an unbelievable goal-setting machine, and you're gonna be able to do whatever you want, and you're gonna be able to set different goals in your life, and you're gonna have an amazing life. So I appreciate you guys checking out this video. Subscribe below. If you get an opportunity, go to my website, mattbalducci.com, check that out. And I hope you guys the best. In the comments, do me a favor. I want you to take your biggest goal you have right now, and I want you to actually go through those 5 different things for me and write them down below and subscribe. That would mean the world to me. I'll talk to you guys later.